Hey y'all, it's your old pal Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punchwally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Wednesday, February the 5th, 2025, year of our Lord. Season number 3, episode number 36. In today's show, I'm going to ask a question. Do kids shoot pool anymore? Let's go. In My Life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. We are also a dealer for Extreme Charge, the best battery maintenance charger on the planet, and it ain't close. I got 50 of these going right now. No dead batteries. I promise you. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Spire, SPIRE Construction Inc. Inc.com. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. Anything you need to do at your home, from your roof to your floor to building a room to your heating and air conditioning, Spire Construction Inc. Inc.com. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley Davidson, Longhorn Harley Davidson, the Harley Davidson dealers for Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, and Strokers Ice House. Check them out. Turn off the news. Come with me. Let's take a stroll down memory lane. First, before we do that, I want to give a couple of shout outs today. One is to my friend Mark Singer. I've talked about Mark on the show before. He had a stroke. He's my age. One of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet. Him and his wife, Ebeth, they came up here yesterday. Mark is walking. He's talking. And he is recovering nicely. I'm so proud of Mark. He's worked hard because he couldn't talk and he couldn't walk for a long time. But through hard work, he is recovering greatly. He and his wife have worked really hard to get to this point, and I'm very proud of Mark. Very proud. So prayers work. Also want to give a shout out to Scott and Jim. They live in Kansas. It's a father and a son. Scott was here last year with his wife and his son. And I remember I asked his son, I said, and I guess he was 10. I said, what do you want to do when you grow up? He said, I want to be a professional basketball player, which is unusual for a 10-year-old. And I said, who's your favorite player? And he said, Seth Curry. And I said, yeah, he's a good one. I said, do you know who Larry Bird is? And he said, you mean Larry Legend? That's Larry Bird's nickname. And I said, you do? Really impressed me. So the son didn't make it this time, but his dad, Scott, did. And Jim, Scott's dad, did. And Scott told me that the young man a couple of days ago scored 27 points and 9 rebounds in a game at 11 years old. What? That's crazy. He's a baller. That boy's a baller. So the father, Jim, Scott's father, is 88 years old and still rides motorcycles. I was so glad to meet them. And it was a great day yesterday meeting Scott and Jim again and seeing my buddy Mark Singer and his wife, Ebeth. Great day. So the question is, do kids still shoot pool? I mean, when you grew up, when I grew up, and probably when you grew up, that was a rite of passage. All kids shot pool. All towns had at least one pool hall. I don't think kids shoot pool anymore. I don't know many pool halls left in towns anymore. When you used to go to Oklahoma to my grandma and grandpa's house, you would always, every little town, you'd have a little pool hall in there. Not anymore. Okay. Speaking of pool halls, let's check the truck. What does pool halls have to... Woo! You got those Dr. Seuss Chucks on. See that? Yeah, I don't like to brag, but these are orange, white toe, white sole, double black racing stripes, 2 vent hose, black and white logo, white shoestrings, 1 eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, sit with me y'all, these are some handsome Chucks. Excuse me, Scooter. Let's check the office. You hear me talk about my cousin Deanna. That's me and Deanna. And that's me and Deanna recreating the same pose. We need to do it again. That was, let's see, I'm born in 56. She's born in 57. I'm going to guess that's about 1959 or 60. I'm going to say that's 59. And this would have been about 89, something like that, 87, 88. So Deanna's still doing good, lives in Northern California. Dixie is her mama. And me and Deanna have the same grandma and grandpa. Let's read their letters, their diary. What was Grandma Goldie doing? 76 years ago today, February 5th, 1949 was a Saturday. Grandma wrote, Bug and the Wind Boys are helping work on the barn. Bug and the Wind Boys. Maybe that means they got whistle britches. I don't know what that means. They're helping work on the barn. It was muddy. It was too muddy to go to town. It sure is thawing today. Too muddy to go to town. I'm guessing that means it was all dirt roads. It was 1949. What was Grandma Goldie doing 65 years ago today on February the 5th, 1960? Was a Friday. Grandma wrote, it stopped raining. Jim and Bonnie came over for supper. Jim is Grandpa's brother. Dad joke. 2 Wi-Fi engineers got married and the reception was incredible. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Your only limitations are coming from your mind. Well, that's true because everything comes from your mind. My mind wouldn't let me sleep last night. I got to thinking about that new chopper we're building called Sharon. I posted some pictures of it. I just couldn't fall asleep. It's just one of those nights where toss and turn and you can't fall asleep. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Did you know that identical twins do not have the same fingerprints? And that, boys and girls, is the rest of the story. So again, I want to thank Mark Singer and his wife, Ebeth, for coming to see me. I'm proud of Mark, the way he's recovering. And thanks to Scott and Jim, the father and son, that came and saw me yesterday from Kansas. It was a good day. All right, if you got a bike you're wanting to sell, let me know. Rick at StrokersDallas.com. We can get a running, sell it, write you a check. If you're looking for a motorcycle, StrokersDallas.com. Check out my inventory. I got a beautiful big dog chopper on there. All right. I got to go. I got Wednesday things to do. Love you, Alice. Bye, y'all. See you tomorrow.